Hi, it's Cheryl from My Well-Rounded Life, and today I have a tag video for you. It's called the Fall Tag, and I was tagged by Kate from At Home with Kate. I will link her channel down in the description box below, so check out her channel to find out what her answers are. And at the end of the video, I'm going to tag somebody and also put that channel down in the description box. There are 11 questions to this tag. Let's see. Question number 1, what is your favorite fall scent? I'm not gonna say pumpkin or warm vanilla, anything like that. I'm not that crazy about the whole pumpkin thing about autumn. But I'm just gonna say maybe more of a warm spice, like a cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, ginger, that kind of combination. I just love that about fall. Now, number 2 is, what is the best way to spend a rainy day? Well, today's a rainy day. It's been raining since yesterday, and it doesn't look like it's gonna stop through tomorrow. And I went to church and dinner with my mother, and then later on I'm going back to church for a special painting session that the women's ministry are doing. You know those things you can go and paint and drink wine? Well, we're gonna go paint and eat snacks. And I have to go do that in a couple hours. So that's what I'm doing with today's rainy day. But on an otherwise normal rainy day, I don't look forward to going out in it, especially if it's cold. So I would rather just hunker down, work on a project, maybe get my paint and stuff out and do some acrylic pours, or focus on some kind of cleaning project, something more fun like cleaning out a closet or a set of drawers, not like cleaning the bathroom or anything like that. I don't even want to do that when the sun shines. But that's what I would do on a rainy day. Just keep myself busy since I know I'm probably going to be staying in the house. The third question is my favorite fall drink. Let me see. I'm gonna have to say right now it's the Premier Protein Caramel shake that we get, and putting it in my coffee. I've been getting the Starbucks cold brew coffee that you can buy in the jugs in the grocery stores. You know, they're less than $5, and I get many drinks out of them. And I'm gonna say, even though that's not like a fall drink, it could be because it's pumpkin. It's not pumpkin, it's caramel. And caramel is definitely more of an autumn kind of flavor for me. Otherwise, I don't really have a favorite fall drink. Number 4, football, yay or nay? I could care less about football or any other sport any time of the year. I am not a sports person in any way. I don't care if your team wins or loses. I don't care. That was probably my favorite question out of all of these. Number 5, favorite article of clothing this fall. I have a shirt and I can't wait to wear it. I got it last year, and it's really thin, and it has a hood and just a little V-neck. You just pull it over, but it's really thin. So I'm not gonna put it on and go somewhere. It's not like outerwear, and the sleeves are a little too long, which is what I love about it. And when I'm chilly, that's what I'm gonna put on in a little bit because I'm really cold. When I put it on, I could just cuddle up with it, and I could hide my hands in the sleeves, and if I want to, I could put the hood up. And it's kind of a bluish gray color, and I love it. And I keep it hanging on the side of my closet with all my fall clothes. It's just something I wear around the house. I would never wear it out because it's too big and baggy. But that is my favorite piece of fall clothing that I can't wait to try on again. I haven't put it on yet this year. I just keep looking at it. It hasn't been cold until this weekend. It is seriously cold, and my AC just kicked off. I'm going to have to turn it off or turn it way up so it doesn't turn on again, because I don't need it running right now. So anyway, yes, I just love that, and I've been looking forward all summer to being able to put it on. Number 6, haunted house, haunted hayride, or haunted corn maze. None of them, because I don't do anything haunted. But a hayride and a corn maze without the haunt sounds absolutely wonderful. Those of you that don't know me, those of you that do know me probably know what I'm about to say. But those of you that don't know me, here's a little something about me. As a Christian, I don't acknowledge Halloween. I don't even spell it with a capital H. I don't have anything to do with it, and I haven't since I became an adult. I became a Christian as a teenager, but I was too old for trick-or-treating back then. And when I became an adult, I just decided, when I learned what Halloween really was, I decided, no, and having anything to do with Halloween grieves the Holy Spirit, and I want nothing to do with upsetting my God, my Lord, my Savior. So I don't have anything to do with Halloween. I raised my children that way. They're in their 30s now, and they never once went trick-or-treating the whole time they grew up. They didn't miss a thing. They were taken out of school when the Halloween party was starting after lunch, along with all the other Christian kids. And, you know, that's just how I raised my children. So we don't do Halloween at all. We decorate the house for autumn, and we skip that whole Halloween crap. So the next one is number 7, the scariest movie you've ever seen. I'm probably gonna have to say the Freddy Krueger movie, the first one. I think it's, what was it called? Nightmare on Elm Street. I know they made I don't know how many sequels, but there's more than one. I've only ever seen the first one, and I guess I was a teenager back then. But again, that's it's a horror movie, and it's a very spiritual movie. There's a lot of demonic stuff going on, and I don't watch any kind of spiritual movie like that whatsoever. And I haven't seen any kind of horror movie. Back then, I know better. I won't let that in my house. I never allowed it near my children. I had a bad experience with one once, but that's another story. And, you know, so that would have been the scariest movie I've ever seen back then. And that's really old school, I'm guessing. It's probably not even scary anymore compared to the super, super demonic movies that they make now. I've seen previews on TV, you know, but that's the scariest one I saw. Number 8, favorite candy to eat on Halloween. I'm just gonna say candy bars, preferably the full size, because let's face it, there's nothing really fun about a fun size candy bar. You know, but my favorite autumn candy are the marshmallow pumpkins from Brock. You buy them in the bag, and also the candy corn, also from Brock. I'm a pumpkin and candy corn snob, and I don't like any other brand but Brock. But the pumpkins, I love them, and we get a bag of each every year in October, not before. And we just have the one bag, and that's it. And I'm gonna try really hard this year not to buy a bag of either. Don't want anything to do with them. Well, I do want everything to do with them, but the Weight Watcher side of me says you can do without it. So that's what I'm planning. My daughter already knows not to bring it home, or at least not in front of me. Number 9, what will you be for Halloween this year? Number 10, favorite fall recipe, pumpkin bread. I love pumpkin bread, whether it's from scratch or from the kits that you can buy. They have them out now. I've seen them in a couple different stores. For $5, you buy this kit, and it makes 2 loaves of bread. I've done it every year. I'm not doing it this year, again, because the Weight Watcher side of me says, don't do it, because I would just eat it because it tastes that good, and then that involves butter. And I haven't had butter in the house to eat since Easter, and I don't miss it. I'm doing just fine. But the butter will be back for one day only next month for my birthday. So pumpkin bread is definitely a favorite fall recipe. And the very last question is, what is your favorite thing about fall? I'm gonna say the colors outside, the brilliance of autumn. And in my area here in Pennsylvania, the most brilliant that it's going to be just happens to be mid-October, just in time for my birthday. So the colors, there's a song I learned in kindergarten, And absolutely nobody I know knows this song but me. All right, here it goes. I learned it in kindergarten along with I'm a Little Teapot, Short and Stout, you know, but I can't even find the words on Google. It's like it doesn't exist. I didn't make it up. In fall the leaves change colors, and all around the town there's red and yellow, orange and brown, leaves come tumbling down. So I learned that in kindergarten, and I sing it every single fall. I sang it to my kids every year. I sing it to my dogs. Yeah, you. And that just goes right along with my favorite thing about fall, the crisp feeling of the air and the colors, the brilliant colors. I love looking toward the mountains. I like to go for rides and take pictures of people's brilliantly lit red and orange and yellow trees in their yards. I just love it. So the colors of fall, it's usually the color theme that I use for my birthday too. Just autumn colors for my birthday every year in a different way, but those colors, just love them. And I mean, God just did this amazing art display, and he does it every year. And hopefully this year it'll be a beautiful one because we've had plenty of rain. So the colors of the trees that we get in the autumn really depends on how much rain we get before it. So hopefully it'll be a beautifully colorful autumn. So that's the end of my my fall tag. So I'm gonna go ahead and tag Beck from Beck's Corner. She's well aware and ready to go, aren't you, Beck? I will go ahead and link. Gracie Lou, come here, come here, come here. I'll go ahead and link Beck's channel name in the description box below, along with Kate's from At Home with Kate. So you can check out the answers to both those ladies' tag questions. And until I see you again, be blessed.